that matchup really well as of late.
I mean, again, I feel like Palutena versus Wii Fit, though, isn't amazing for Wii Fit. So.
True. I think Oolong's won the last 3, though. Like, it's crazy. I think Oolong, the adaptation is real. So
Yeah.
we'll have to see if Oolong able to ride that good victory on Joe to beat Dark, who is, in fact, different.
Yes. I mean, now you got to think about this matchup. It's like, when do you get those deep breathings? We have to fall off stage for it. We saw that just there earlier. And now it's just kind of a projectile spam right now between these two characters.
No interaction.
And here, you're trying to look at this ledge. How do you get off the ledge here if you Wii Fit? Just apparently just get up and up tilt.
That's the problem, is that if Dark is being really aggressive at edge, Oolong can do a ton of shield damage, so have to definitely respect Wii Fit Trainer when they're deciding to plank like that. But right now, I think this is what we're going to kind of see from this matchup, is that Oolong does not feel the need to move forward, and neither does Dark. Dark should have the edge in the camp game a little bit, but if he gets opened up with deep breathing, he is liable to get his stocks erased.
And that's what you're seeing here from Oolong. They're just dropping off the ledge with that deep, trying to get that deep breathing on, because that's the only place they can get it off, right? They can't get it off on stage with these grenades, obviously. And now, once you have the advantage here in this kind of a matchup, which should be more of an attrition kind of matchup here, Dark is now kind of has to put on the pressure, and if Dark wants to walk in on a Wii Fit, if they have deep breathing as well, that damage is going to come in, shield damage is going to come in, so it's hard to approach.
This is the problem. Oh no, Dark, you fast fell. I think that was a great idea to just go off stage and get use some free damage and just basically put the fear of God into Oolong. But the problem is, if you do not execute and you get to spend an even bigger lead, well, this is struggle central now.
And it's so interesting to see Oolong succeed so well in a lot of different matchups, playing so many different styles right now. Obviously slowing it down heavily here.
So I know we've seen a lot of prominent Snake mains basically say, hey, we do not need to actually interact with you and just double down on the camping. But for here, Dark is not about that. He is trying to play super aggressive and at edge and off stage, unable to land this killing blow though. But
there's the Wii Fit recovery right there. Sometimes it just doesn't go high enough.
So, you know the messed up thing? It's fuel-based. Yeah. It's basically like Rob or Villager, where it's like, oh, so if you can't do it 2 times in a row without touching stage, without suffering a big decrease in your verticality.
It's one of the things that keeps Wii Fit kind of more niche, is that.
Thank God. I can't deal with too many more Wii Fits. We have enough in this region.
I mean, the thing is, like, this region has so many Wii Fits, so it's interesting to see.
I know. We stray very far from God's light in this region.
Oolong succeed despite that.
Oh,
that's
the
so
soccer
smart.
ball. That was so
sick.
Oolong, what a setup.
That was so good to just throw the soccer ball against the stage, try to snipe out the Cypher, and then once they have to come to stage, the back air just does it with the deep breathing. That was so smart.
I mean, I think Dark missed the tech there, and if he had, he might have been able to survive that, because he could have teched and then immediately jumped and air dodged back to stage. But, I mean, who expects that? Who expects the reverse header into the, oh, caught you looking?
I mean, that's something that's like, again, you would think, oh, you play with so many Wii Fits, you know all the tricks. Oolong's still pulling out the tricks, even this late in bracket.
Yeah, I mean, Wii Fit Trainer's a lot like Pac-Man in that they always have that little extra wrinkle to their game plan, and it can catch you up really sleeping, and that's what we just saw there with Dark. Got to go ahead and see if Dark has an adaptation here on Triplat Battlefield for game 2.
I feel like the adaptation always kind of comes down to in some matchups, just be more campy, just be more just throwing out. You see like Apollo Kage, how many nades he always has out on the field? I feel
always do.
Yeah, so many.
Or the alternative would be to just go ahead and use C4 to stage, or to eliminate sections of the stage for Oolong. Good item catch by Oolong too there.
I mean, now just kind of just this stare down game, and right now, I mean, Oolong winning the item game. Despite this, I mean, it's a war of attrition. You're trying to play this item game. Dark's trying to play this item game and trying to get these grenades off. Oolong's still winning. I mean, throwing out so many hitboxes with that soccer ball and even the Sun Salutation, and then still having time to grab grenades, throw them back.
What I'd like to see Dark start to do is when you react to this, now it's time to start cooking the grenades.
Yeah.
Basically make it so that Oolong can no longer just use all the time in the world to just get setups with your own projectiles.
If you're instant throwing them, they have way more time to just see the nade come out and then time it instinctually. Maybe trying to mix up these timings could be most effective. Living a long time, though, Snake is quite heavy, but it is Wii Fit. One deep breathing and you're dying to almost any aerial.
Oh, yeah, for sure. This percentage, that tilt not quite going to connect. The back hitbox sending Dark straight up.
That's also one of the things Wii Fit has so many just jank hitboxes where, like, so many sour spots, and it's like...
Oh, yeah.
You know, even with deep breathing, sometimes you don't always get the kill.
That is an unfortunate jump by Dark. He 100% was trying to go ahead and get that ledge immediately, but he was facing the back of it, so he didn't immediately grab it.
That's sometimes you're just like, oh, I wanted to grab the ledge there, but you just go a little bit too high, and then the option coverage,
Yeah, those charge shots, I mean, every single one of them is so good for ledge trapping.
They're so massive, too. They can just kind of clip you in the weirdest ways. And
So Oolong's doing a really good job of reacting to when Dark runs directly at the ledge. I mean, Oolong's gotten away with a couple of rolls in a row. Dark has not adjusted so far, and usually Snakes rely on those edge trap situations.
I'm surprised to see the up B come out. I mean, obviously, it didn't. All the hitboxes didn't connect, but there we go. We see more of them start to connect, and now Dark's in a really precarious situation. The parry on the Cypher, I mean.
But no punish on that down smash.
Yeah.
Tried to go for the sticky. Recognized that Oolong was really sticking committed to shield.
And now Dark's kind of getting antsy, right? Trying to go a little bit more aggressive with some of these aerials, trying to get the stock. Obviously, it's 150. 150 each right now, but one has one more stock, and it's now 3 stocks still on Oolong and Dark. Can't play that patient game, and now is trying to run in and is getting punished for it. I mean, so much damage can come out from Wii Fit in such a short amount of time with this deep breathing.
It's astonishing how much deep breathing and header can do.
No deep breathing now, though. Dark has the time to kind of take a breath himself. But once again, we've seen that so many times. Again, the runoff. That's all you're trying to do here if you're Wii Fit. That's the safest place to get the deep breathing. And Dark doesn't really have many ways to punish it. Obviously, Snake, a lot of those projectiles are going to stay close to that stage. And doesn't really have amazing aerials to come out all with them. Obviously, you do have forward air and stuff, but when you're so close to the stage, I mean...
He's just giving up a ton of stage control when he's trying to do that. I'd like to see him instead try to toss a couple up smashes off to have them fall off stage, or just drop some grenades down and just have those grenades trade with the up B.
We saw a lot more up smashes in their set against ASN, and now not seeing those up smashes as much, trying to go for the offstage aerials. But again, that's a lot riskier for Snake.
Yeah, and it's going to cost him the game right there. It just feels like every time Dark runs off stage, it chooses not to rely on his edge trapping with this character in Snake. He just gave up stage control, gave up stocks, and gave up a ton of momentum.
It's kind of surprising to see Snake kind of lose one of his most important tools, which is that ledge trapping, especially with the up smashes, like you said. I don't think we saw a single up smash. I think that was just absolutely absent from the kit right there. And it's so good at trapping Wii Fit in. Obviously, Wii Fit can kind of jump off, do the side B, throw the soccer ball in, but still just setting that up is just so effective at kind of keeping them out.
Ooh, I like this counter pick.
Yep.
Falco's a sleeper pick when it comes to you're getting camped out. I don't think that any character in the game can outcamp Falco sometimes. He's got that frame 1 reflector, which has such a low amount of lag in between them, and then you've got the laser to just interrupt things like deep breathing and header, plus the easy bake 0 to 60 combos.
Yeah, I mean,
this character is tailor-made for this matchup.
I mean, it's like, okay, yes, you can throw out a bunch of options, you can throw a bunch of your soccer balls, you can throw your sunny salutations. I have the reflector, and then once I get in, fear my up tilt. You cannot get hit by a single one, or else you take 60 damage. But I mean, still, Oolong not really feeling the pressure of this counter pick right now, it seems, because 72 racked up with only 14 in return, and even more of these grabs are being so good, just covering the ledge options so well.
Really, Dark has only hit lasers. I don't think he's hit a single normal move at all.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it has only been lasers. Oolong is actually just going crazy right now, 14%. And again, you have so many ways to heal up on Wii Fit too, so it's not even like that is permanent. The counter pick not working out as much as they could have wanted, but, you know, still plenty of opportunities that could have been
down air. Yes, one more. Do it to him, Oolong.
Oh, no. Doesn't grab the ledge.
There's no drift after Falco's up B.
No.
Oh, the forbidden taunt. Dark, what are you doing?
And we're seeing right now, Oolong is kind of...
I felt that down air from Dark from here. He was just like, all right, I'm going to get my clip, goddammit.
I mean, it's kind of been this Oolong is just kind of going through so many different matchups and just showing off mastery of it.
Now, just trying to go ahead and get that back air. Instead, he has to get the tech on the soccer ball. Up tilt, back air, and that will do it. No, it won't actually. Good TI from Dark. That was a fake kill screen.
There it is. A 3-0 for Oolong right there. The Falco not enough to take it. And this is really impressive to see kind of the different matchup knowledge come out from Oolong. You're seeing